mesma coisa. Porra!
You can't unsee something, but you can dull the effect. I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man. Ufe. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go! Wait, I said get... Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was Da Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Já que está tudo certo, o que você acha que eu estou fazendo? Você sabe o que aconteceu a última vez.
was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what Demolisão meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one. If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it. I'd seen some dark shit in my time. At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open. Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now. That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building. And all the evil in it.
Vai, rápido, vai! Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is?
Abre fogo!
I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Está me ajudando. Por favor, por favor.
About the only friend I had left in that town.
Vamos mudar de posição! Peguei cobertura!
Vamos! Pode pegar ele, porra!
Chance nenhuma!
Filha da puta!
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Any time the prison riot had bought me was starting to run out. I had to keep moving.
Que porra você tá tentando?
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Vai se fuder!
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Abre fogo! Velho! Ah! Eu fui atingido!
Mete bala nesse...
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. And of course, they were headed my way. If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. If there was one thing I learned since... Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Vai, meu, vai!
Indo fora, me dê cobertura! Braço! Ai! Isso...
Vai, caralho!
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should... I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting court.
Atira! Me cobre aí, caralho! Você tá protegido! Aqui! Agora, porra! Vamos aí! Abre o vai te enterrar, meu!
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I...
Hey, pal.
chance nenhuma.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past.
Preciso de cobertura! Preciso!
aqui, não me mata!
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Puta que pariu! Pega ele! Vamos! Pode pegar ele, porra!
Vamos acabar com essa merda agora!
Vamos indo!
Se estiver na mesa, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar bom!
Quando abrir fogo, vamos assumir aquele posto!
Preso aqui! Alguém me ajuda, porra! Vamos! Pode pegar ele, porra!
Aí que eu mato,
Você não passa de canal pra mim! Tô de saco cheio! Hey!
Me dá cobertura!
You shouldn't have listened to that idiot, Da Silva!
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
Do you? I hope he wasn't walking! You're even crazier than I thought! I hoped I'd be the one to kill you! Why do you think you're not dead already?
É uma emergência! Vamos! Vai, pô! Não tem erro, não! Vai em frente agora!
Porra, todo mundo nessas posições!
Bora! Fica na posição!
Porra, por que...
Vai em frente, atira!
felt like my vacation was coming to an end. These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead. There were UFE all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment, but one I didn't need. A gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge. The tram to the next terminal was down the escalators. didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. I always liked to travel on medication. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. We were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar, but when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks, let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
Eu tenho tudo sob controle. Tenha uma boa viagem, senhor. I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker!
Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me.
Mate ele! Mate ele agora!
Não! Não! Não!
Você não tem chance nenhuma! Eu te dou cobertura! Você não passa de cadáver pra mim! Vou mudar de posição!
How many more of your clowns are you gonna send to their deaths?
Vai se fuder!
Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Look! A squad is coming from the right! North side! Don't look good!
Come on! Got a flight to catch!
It's not going to take off without...
That about sums it up. down with that